Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hops. Today joined by
Brits
of Anomyces, celebrating Barley Wemper.
Yeah.
It's Barley Wemper, and hashtag started by Danish beer bloggers, or Danske Danish beer bloggers.
Mm-hmm.
Dansk Ølblogger.
Yeah.
Who is it? Now I forget the Instagram handle name. What the hell? I think it's Danish beer blogger. Beer bloggers DK.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But they did this handle to put emphasis on barley wines, and last year we participated and tried some barley wines, and we're doing it again this year. And we're trying some very acclaimed barley wine. We're trying A Deal with the Devil, Double Oaked by Anchorage. We already did the vanilla, and we did the triple oak. Triple oak is one of the best barley wines I've ever had.
I think it's the best barley wine I've ever had.
I think it's one of the best beers I've ever had.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So we're gonna try it. It's lower barrel aged cousin.
The one barrel less.
Yeah.
Barrel type less.
I mean, it's still massive. It's 17%. It's aged for 7 months in Heaven Hill bourbon barrels, and then it's transferred after that to freshly emptied Woodford Reserve double oak barrels for 9 months.
Yeah.
And going through the process of making these beers, I know, are crazy. I mean, if you want to know about it, you should check out Craft Beer and Brewing's podcast and the interview with Gabe of Anchorage where he talks about it. And we tried the triple oak, which we adored and all that. So I'm really stoked.
We gave both the vanilla and the triple oak, regular triple oak, to 100.
Yeah, and I think I tried the very first batch, and I think I tried batch 2, batch 3, but that's like years ago. And one of them was in a tasting very late in Stuttgart at Mon Petit Café. But it looks beautiful in the glass. Or, I don't know, it's muddy brown, but it looks like a very rich and decadent.
When you look at it from this view, it looks nice because it has this mahogany-esque thing.
Yeah.
Like the rim is quite pretty. It's all like it just chestnutty kind of color.
Yeah, and you can see just.
I actually wouldn't call it ugly. It doesn't have like a super muddy.
It's not really muddy.
No.
But it's also stains the glass with some really nice curtains. You can see it's very softly carbonated as well.
Yeah.
You want to stick your nose into it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Ooh, very dark fruity actually compared to what I remember from the triple oak.
It's not the same nose.
But it's still very saturated in fudge and sweet bourbon.
Yeah. But this was is it 2020, right?
2021.
Okay.
22. This is the freshest vintage.
Okay. No, but it's a lot of nutty, dark fruity, vanilla, spirity vanilla.
Umami, and like rich bourbon. But I can totally see if you've ever tried Woodford Reserve Double Oak, I totally see the quality of that one because it has like a more heavily charred barrel profile.
Yeah, you definitely sense the char. I love that charry nose it has.
I think there's also a little bit of like slight acidity to it almost.
Yeah,
like
but I think that's
slight
the
tartness.
fruity character.
Yeah, like the
it
dark
has.
fruity.
No, but it's almost.
It smells massive.
Yeah, it's that slightly raisiny thing, but it's almost has the acidity of. Dare I say, just almost like a kiss of something like glazed apricot or something.
Yeah. There's like an interesting fruitiness.
Like caramel glazed.
Camel glazed.
Caramel glazed apricot.
Okay, now I'm getting much more bourbon. It smells really young. I think it also smells like something you could definitely do with some time in the cellar, but it smells awesome.
Yeah.
Should we try it?
It's cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, that's good.
It's a huge beer.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord, I'm busting the nut.
It's like it just.
No, this is so good. It's one of those beers. My teeth are like this. I'm just grinning. I'm just smiling so much drinking it. When you have those beers, those are like the experience. Like when you hunt beer, that's what you pretty much hunt. At least in my mind.
Yeah.
I don't care how hyped it is. But like when you have the experience of something that just like lives up to the hype that it has, and is of this quality, is always amazing.
Yeah.
It's so drenched in vanilla, but it's definitely different than the triple oak.
It is.
It's got more of an aged flavor. This one, I think, this vintage. As far as I
think
remember.
it's more dark fruity.
Yeah.
It's more dark fruity. It's not as vanilla, fudgy in character as but I think the char level is more or less the same.
Yeah, it's got I love the charred woody flavor on this. Loads of vanilla, loads of like sugar coated dates and figs. Also like almost like if you did like some kind of weird caramelized raisin or something, where you just like if you take it out of the like caramel or whatever, it's still like hot and warm. So like you chew on this like caramelized, where it's not like completely soft. It's like this gooey caramel dark fruit thing.
Yeah. And I'm actually still getting a bit of that, like almost like caramel glazed apricot thing. It has a bit more,
way too
a
fast.
bit more of a slightly younger fruit character to it than the triple oak.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not as oxidized, but the funny thing is that it seems like the base for this one has become a little more dark fruity.
Maybe it's just because this vintage, Gabe decided to go with a different base malt.
Yeah.
And play around with base malts. Like apparently some base malts, as from what I've heard from podcasts, like give different qualities to the final product. Also, maybe he's playing because like maybe he's playing around with the different, crystal malts. Gives a different character. So it's awesome that it's like not the.
It could also be the barrel. It's a different year, new barrels. The barrels can also lend some other flavors because they are also individual vintages.
My Lord. It doesn't drink like a 17% beer
Not at
either.
all.
Like it's warming, but it's just got enough sweetness to balance all that out, and it's so much barrel flavor. Like, but without it being like it's so cohesive with the base beer.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
The barrel character is just monstrous and so complex. But it doesn't.
I keep want to sip on this.
It feels so concentrated, but not overwhelming.
Yeah. It's scarily drinkable for beer like this. And I can't help but go in for another sip. I'm just trying to take tiny sips because I don't want to dome this too fast because it's a 17% barley wine.
Yeah.
But man, this is just making me want to drink more barley wine, and it makes me so stoked that we're going to try triple oak again.
Yeah.
Like, it's awesome for Freddie is sharing his bottle because that was one of the fucking highlights of barley wine for me. I love this. Again, it's hugely layered. There's dark fruit. There's a little bit of umami richness.
Some leather tones.
Leathery notes. Almost like a kiss of black cherry.
Yeah.
Lots of caramel, lots of fudge, charry, woody bourbon, tobacco. Like it's got so many layers. It's like this Americanized
sweet pipe tobacco.
Yeah, it's
specifically.
like almost like a cherry-ish pipe tobacco. That
It
cherry
also has a bit of
nuances.
almost like a cherry cola thing to
Yeah.
it.
Soft carbonation, but perfect, pretty much for something like this.
Yeah.
It's so rich, and it's got so
Especially-
much. I'm getting so much like butterscotch toffee of Werther's original attack flavor on the back end, like this hugely caramelly butterscotchy flavor that's just awesome. I'm also getting like honey, sweet caramelized honey, a little bit of maple. I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah, maple too. Yeah.
But I like triple oak a little bit more,
I agree.
and I like double oak vanilla a little bit more.
Yeah. But that's probably just because
But it
the
could be
triple oak
vintage.
base or what it is just
Yeah,
so insane.
it could be a vintage thing or whatever, but I just know, like, I just want to drink. I really, like, they just released this crazy triple oak pack for a Deal with the Devil Day where they did 3 different, or I think they did a regular triple oak and then 3 limited triple oaks with special barrel agings.
Wow.
That would be crazy. And triple oak Wendigo. That would be
Actually didn't
crazy
see
to
that.
try. Okay. And I know one of them was Antavor, but, like,
Yeah.
you'd have to trade an arm and a leg to get that pack, I'm sure. I mean, the original pack also sounded crazy where they did like cognac and all kinds of like crazy variants on it. But yeah, I think some of the best barley wine in the world is from Anchorage.
This is, like the only thing I can think of that is on this level is side projects.
on a basis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's quite a different take on barley wine.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
It's much more full
yeah.
and it's not as barrel spirit
It's not
forward.
as and it's like it's also it's into that like black barley wine territory. Even
Yeah.
though this is almost black, I don't think it tastes like a barley wine. It's just like caramel craziness.
Yeah.
But I can imagine that the Evil Twin collab we have will be some similar to this because I get vineyards vibes in this, and that's
Yeah.
also aged. So it's rye whiskey, wine barrels, and then is it also bourbon? I can't remember, but I'm really stoked on that. A deal with Evil. We'll probably try, and if we can schedule it, I think we should try it for sometime in November for Barley Wimber.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see. If not, that's
Yeah.
how it is. Our schedules are not as easy to fit plans into as both of us have full-time jobs and whatnot.
No.
You're playing in bands, and so that's just how it is. But this is amazing. I want to score it a 98, 99-ish
Yeah,
territory.
I was thinking the same.
Like, I can't really decide which one yet. I probably will have decided finally after finishing the glass, but it's like a real experience drinking this because there's so much going on that every sip is just like, well,
So concentrated and complex.
yeah.
And
So
yeah.
if you guys have not tried A Deal with the Devil, get the double, get the triple, just get some A Deal with the Devil if you want to experience some of the best barley wine around. And yeah, if you guys had a chance to try this one already, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers and some delicious liquid. And see you guys in the brew.